Liars, liars, pants on fire. Goodbye, MGJA. March 3, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. Every suffering has a silver lining. I can now say with certainty that Beforenews and News are controlled opposition websites and nothing you read there should be trusted. And here's the proof that they are liars. www.annavonreitz.com. Scroll down to article 485. An end of my association with Bruce Doucette and Michael R. Hamilton. This article was written several weeks prior to the actions that put the Colorado 9 in prison. It explains exactly what I told them and why I would not support them in the action that led to their imprisonment. Far from being the cause of their misery, I tried to save them. I warned them what would happen and begged them not to do what they proposed, and I told them why. And they would not listen. So now I am doing the same thing with the Michigan General Jural Assembly and drawing a line between what they are doing and what I am doing, for the same reasons I separated myself and my followers from the Colorado 9. It was Michael R. Hamilton, an insurance company shill working for UN-DOD, that set up Bruce Doucette and the others. Not me. And besides my own words locked in the timeline on my website, there are plenty of eyewitnesses to what went on in Colorado and to what I said and did, and they are outraged by these lies against me. The truth will out. Anyone who doesn't understand jurisdiction and who doesn't make the effort to declare their identity and birthright political status runs the same risk as the Colorado 9. And that is what Destry and these other jokers want you to do. Stay there like defenseless sitting ducks ripe to be railroaded and arrested. That's what these guys get paid for, to mislead you and lie to you and set you up to make sure that your efforts go nowhere and to make use of your efforts to their own undisclosed ends. In this case, they are trying to set up another round of the same old fraud and set up a foreign commercial corporation merely calling itself Michigan, not the actual state of the Union that all of you have assumed you were working to rebuild. The only sting going on is theirs. But it's not going to wash. I already showed you the registered agents set up to work their vicious fraud scheme. And guess what? It's the same parent company group out of Nevada, the same corrupt generals who are trying to pull off the Zim and Iraqi dinar scams and sell you their French version of La République. The French Rothschilds and their flunkies in uniform are behind all this. Everything they said about me is instead true about them. Just like I have always told you, the pot always calls the kettle black, they always accuse their enemy of doing what they are doing. Always. Predictably. They are trying to get rich by robbing other countries and working currency scams. They are working for UN-DOD Special Ops. They are working to co-opt what you have spent your time building to convert it into a foreign commercial corporation. And God forbid that you take my advice and come home to the land and soil of your actual State of the Union and claim your protections and guarantees and assets, because then they won't be able to arrest and railroad you like they did to Bruce Doucette and the others. Wake up, America. There are people here among us who look like Americans and talk like Americans, but they aren't acting in the capacity of Americans. They are acting as employees of federal commercial corporations, United States citizens, and citizens of the United States. Their allegiance is to foreign powers, the Queen and the Pope. And many of them have no scruples and deserve no credibility. They think that their job is to enslave us and keep us in line. The fact that we are their actual employers doesn't cross their pig-like minds. So put them to the test. It's simple enough. Will they declare themselves to be American state citizens? Yes or no? If no, whatever they are doing does not involve you and your state. They are not Texans. They are not Coloradans. They are not Wisconsinites. They are U.S. citizens instead. You can be sure that if U.S. citizens are involved and they will not leave that status once it is explained to them, it's some kind of commercial corporation scam. Shake the dust from your feet and jog-trot away. I was right about the Colorado 9, and I am right about the direction the Michigan, or should I say, Michigan General Jural Assembly is headed to. If the rats can't get us to dig our own graves by setting up assemblies they can co-opt, they will fall back and tell some more lies. They will say that all the people associated with National Assembly are in insurrection. And they can make that claim against any U.S. citizen involved in forming any kind of state because it's not legal for actual U.S. citizens to assemble. Remember, U.S. citizens have never had any rights under the Constitution. That includes having no right to assemble. I invite those of you who want to act as lawful persons and restore your actual states of the Union, and do so safely, come with me. I have done my duty and warned everyone. Again. This is my public notice that I am not associated with the National Assembly promoted by Destry Payne and the Michigan General Jural Assembly. We will be launching a new countrywide teleconference and video series soon for the American States Assembly. Please hit subscribe, like, share, embed, and get ready for many more Anna von Reitz article videos.